This meeting is being recorded.
So joining me now on Halloween night is the one and the only Pixie from Nebulesse.
Spooky, hello.
So how are you doing on Halloween night?
Amazing, so excited, and obviously more than ecstatic to share with you guys something special and new. So, yeah, very
Yes.
happy.
So before we get to the new stuff, with it being Halloween, what is it with the metalheads and Halloween?
I think, like, first and foremost, it'd probably be the fact that it's the one night of the year where we kind of look like everybody else, because you're going to dress up and be spooky, but we look like that all the time. So
Yeah,
I think it's just that one night a year where we kind of fit in with society.
yeah.
But on top of it, you've got like the history, like the history, the beauty. With me being a special effects artist, like personally, it's because of like the art. It's beautiful. So I think that's just it's given when it comes to the way everything looks. It's just beautiful.
And with the music as well, like metal, it's so associated with Halloween.
Definitely, it's probably because of like the way it sounds, the way it's like performed, the artistry behind it. It does give off Halloween vibes, so it's pretty fun.
Some do take it further than others. For example,
Yeah, definitely.
Rob Zombie comes straight to mind.
Perfect example. I mean, he's Halloween all year round.
Yeah.
Not to mention
Slipknot
the
as
Halloween
well.
movie as well, because
Yeah.
he made a Halloween movie.
So moving to the music now, you have been very busy this year.
Very busy.
Recording more than playing live.
Yeah.
So last time we spoke, you released your EP, which featured one of my personal favourites, The Scarlet Witch.
The Scarlet Witch. Yeah.
Which is all about the Scarlet Witch from the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Correct, yes.
And this new single you've released, it's still part of the MCU.
It is indeed, yeah.
So
the MCU
tell
is
us about
something
it.
proper, like it proper inspires me lyrically. So when it comes to Marvel in general, I grew up in a comic book store and stuff. So comic books were a really, really big part of my life, and I loved them. Marvel especially. Dark Horse was another really big one for me. That's why we have the song like The Darkness as well, because it kind of coincides with that. But we've decided that it's never going to end. Like there's always going to be amazing material given to us, like great inspiration given to us when it comes to Marvel. Hence why we've decided to go back and write another Marvel themed song.
So the song is called Tesseract.
It is indeed, yes.
So I think when you just say Tesseract, first person that comes straight to mind is Loki.
Our Lord and Savior, the boy, the man, the myth, the trickster god himself. Yes, Loki is indeed about Loki.
So just tell us about the song. Is it from Loki's point of view? So like with the Scarlet Witch?
It is indeed, yeah. So it's entirely from his point of view, and it also kind of dips into the other Lokis and the other like kind of multiverse as well, which is coming from their point of view as well. So it's kind of giving you everyone, well, all the Lokis kind of point of view. Yeah.
I have listened to it a few times now, and it is. I love it. It's better for me. It's overtook Scarlet Witch.
Oh my goodness! Thank you so much. Thank you very much.
There's a little bit in the track. Well, there's a few bits which I did point out.
Mm-hmm.
One of the lines is, he sort of questions, "Am I worthy?"
Am I worthy? Indeed, yeah.
And then a little soundbite of his speech in the first Avengers film in Germany.
Indeed. Which was really fun to add. We were gonna just have me do the voice, but we thought it would be a lot more impactful if we actually added the sound clip itself. And hopefully live that will also come across really well as well.
Because I was actually expecting at the end of this track, nobody shouts Neil.
Yes.
I was I was expecting to hear that at the end.
That's a really, really good point. I think the reason we didn't add it is because we didn't want the theme of this song to make it seem like Loki was still evil in that sense. He's redeeming himself. He's becoming a better person, and
Yes.
he's trying to kind of basically avenge his own misdoings, which is a fantastic way of like portraying it in the song. So we thought if you add Neil, kind
Yeah.
of making it sound like he's still a naughty boy, and he ain't.
Yeah. So with that, so it starts with him from the first Avengers film to, let's say, when we last see him at the end
When
of
we last see him, indeed.
Loki.
Yes.
Is it going to be another Loki song after series 2?
Do you think? Oh gosh, I don't think so. I think we're gonna have to keep it as one per franchise. As much
So
as I'd like to, but it would just be too messy if we carried on with this just Loki. But
so I'm going
it's
to
not the last
guess.
Marvel song, that's for sure.
No, I'm going to guess possibly something regarding Kang, since he's the next big one.
No, actually, no. I've got something else in store that is not to do with Kang. No.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So you've just touched on it there,
Mhm.
and us to have this sort of not. It's a bit of a competition where I try and get all your secrets.
You constantly try and drill me for all my secrets, and it's not gonna happen. You're not gonna get everything.
Are you sure about
Not everything.
that? So
I can share with you some stuff.
have you got anything? Obviously, Tesseract has just come out,
Yes.
but is this something of a bigger project?
There's something else coming. There's something else. Something big and something really, really entertaining and fun.
Could it be an
That's
album?
all I can tell you. It could be an album. Or could it?
Oh, come on.
Or just saying, it could be an album, or it could be better than an album.
I'll ask Chris in a minute.
No, don't you dare, he'll tell you.
Exactly.
No, he'll tell you.
That's the point. So what can you tell us then?
More music's on the way. 100%. The Tesseract isn't the last of the music, and it's not the last of the music that you're gonna hear like within the next few weeks. Put it that way. But there's gonna be a lot more music, but an album can't just quite cut it. So that's why we're kind of keeping it hush hush.
I will get you eventually.
You'll get me eventually.
So you haven't really been playing a lot of gigs this year because of
No. Yeah.
the recording. So have you got any gigs back towards the end of the year and sort of
Absolutely,
into
yeah.
the new year?
Yes. So at the end of the year, we're going to be playing our first headline show of the year, and that's going to be on the 4th of December at Gulliver's in Manchester. And we will be playing with some amazing bands, including a band that's really, really dear to us, Apparitia. They are like our babies. We love them. And we're very, very excited to finally play with them.
Because you did play, I think one of your big gigs this year was with Japanese artist. Oh God.
Yeah.
Yes, that's it.
Yeah.
How was that?
There aren't even words to describe having that many people sing your songs back at you, let alone coming off stage, getting everything sorted and finished, and then going to your merch table and having a queue of people, not just wanting to buy your merchandise and get to know you, but want photographs and to have conversations. It was surreal, and there ain't a drug on this planet that can top that feeling. It was amazing, purely amazing.
So next year you have already announced a gig in March.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah.
With a couple of our good friends as well, in Dakara and Levire.
Yes, indeed. Very excited about that. So we're going to be main support for Levire. Just below us will be the amazing Dakara, and then opening the show, Apparitia, and it's going to be amazing.
You just can't get rid of them, can you?
Nah, I don't want to get rid of them. I love them to pieces.
So, obviously next year you've got that one in March. Is there any other gigs sort of in the works for next year?
That's a great question. I don't actually remember. Well, there is, there is, but we haven't announced it yet.
Damn it.
We haven't announced it yet. But it is actually going to be a really fun and big one.
Ooh.
Absolutely. Going to be playing with a band that I really love, so I'm excited about that.
So, Pixie, thanks again for coming back and chatting with us. It's always fun having you on,
Anytime. I love it here.
especially during Halloween season as well.
Best time of the year.
So, enjoy the rest of your Halloween.
Thank you.
Don't get into too much trouble.
I'll try.
Well, that's a bit too late for me, but gloss off that. Yeah, again, Pixie, thanks again.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me. Bye.